I do think Bitcoin probably. I mean, Bitcoin has the best use case out of all of these guys right now, which is the way I see it. I don't see these as money, right? I see them as smart contract platforms. So Bitcoin to me isn't gold. I don't believe that narrative at all. I think it's a nice. I think it's a nice way to sell what Bitcoin is, and that like even when Satoshi made the coin, like obviously he was trying to make the currency in a sense, but at the end of the day, he was making a network and a smart contract platform, and at its basis, that's what Bitcoin is, and it's the only network that's been running for however long it's been running, 10 plus years, hasn't been hacked. I mean, I guess it could. Honestly, I don't understand. Like, it could be 51% attacked in theory. Like, if the United States government wanted to, they totally could. I mean, they printed trillions of dollars, no problem. They could totally take on a $1 trillion market cap shitcoin. So it's just in my opinion, like I actually believe like Bitcoin could still go to 70 this year, like 70, 80. I don't think it could go to 100 personally, like 70, 80, 85. But that would pretty much entail, I think, altcoins getting decimated while Bitcoin's dominance goes back to like 70, 75% type of deal. Because there's something not right about altcoins right now. And the major thing that I noticed on the last drop, after I bought the dip and then I sold close to the top, was every coin did 100%. Okay, you know, if you bought Chainlink at the bottom of the May dip, it was like 1650. You could have sold it around $32 to $35, right? If you bought BZRX at 19 cents, you could have sold it at 40 cents. But it didn't go over the 100%, which makes me believe this was a play from the whales to just make an extra 100% on their altcoins because it was 100%, and they're like, all right, cool, and then they just let it all slip out. Because I have one little secret coin, I guess I'll let you guys know about, that I use to track the market health, and in that coin is Flowcoin, FLOW, and the reason that is because it is heavily invested by venture capitalists. It is actually mostly invested by venture capitalists. I won't go into the whole conspiracy for this thing, but essentially it's a venture capitalist coin, and during that period where everything was kind of coming back up from the first dump. That was the only coin that didn't do 100%. It did like 40%, and I was just like, "Nah, these guys are playing. These guys are 100% playing."
How did you find out about Flowcoin?
Flowcoin is mostly because my friend told me about NBA Topshots, which is what Flowcoin, which is the majority of what Flowcoin is being used for right now, which is it's an NFT project for people that don't know. And then I realized who was investing in it. Actually, the coolest thing about Flowcoin or Dapper Labs is right now I think Flowcoin is worth 500 million or so, maybe around 300 million. No, it's 300 million. And NBA Topshots is worth 500 million, but the amount of venture capitalist money invested into Flowcoin is 7.1 billion.
Wow.
Something to think about.
That is something to think about.
Michael Jordan's also invested into Flowcoin, believe it or not.
Is he?
There's a lot of big name investors behind Flowcoin. You can go to OnFlow on their website, and then they're all there. They're all there, all the backers. The Zoom guy, the inventor of Zoom. There's a pretty. It's unfortunate. Just so people don't FOMO in on the podcast, just know that the ICO tokens are being released October 2021, and the tokenomics of the coin is absolute garbaggio right now. So just be careful. but just know Flowcoin, it has some nice stuff coming for it probably in the future. They're working with the UFC for collectibles. They're working with potentially the NFL, because the NFL is on their list of people. There's no official NFL top shots or whatever you want to call it, but probably on the list of things.
It's pretty good.
Gotcha. And if you want, you can tell the audience where you can buy Flow. Is it just through Binance or?
Well, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing. It's a little. And this is where my venture capitalist thing comes in. My old little quote unquote conspiracy theory. You actually can't purchase it if you are in North America. It is not allowed. You are not allowed to purchase it. But you want to know what's a little bit even crazier than that? The headquarters of this company is in Vancouver, Canada. So you're telling me as a Canadian, I can't buy a coin that you guys make over in Vancouver? That seems a little weird. And I went to their
Yeah.
Flow Discord and I was like, hey, why can't I do this? So they're like, oh, please contact the SEC. I'm like, what? You want me to contact the SEC?
Yes, they do.
And I'm just like, I see what you guys are up to. And
That's
just
interesting.
I don't know if you guys go into a lot of crypto coins discords, but this was the first Discord I've ever gone into, and they had dedicated Kraken support members in their Discord helping you invest, like helping other people get into the coin. And when they listed it on Kraken, the only options they had available was fiat and BTC, no USDT options. And out of all the 7 coins you can stake on Kraken right now, one of them is Flow.
Wow.
And if you go to the staking statistics on Flow's website, one of the 2 main companies staking on Flow right now is T-Systems, which is Deutsche Telekom, Deutsche Telekom essentially, and Samsung.
Huh.
Huh.
Wow.
That's wild.
Something to know.
Well, I wonder what the Reddit
Wow.
community is saying. Flow right
Crypto's
now.
a rabbit hole, dude. The more
Have
you dive
looked
in,
on Reddit
you
about
realize how sketchy it is.
You want me fully to go into the conspiracy of Flow right now? Do you want me to fully go? Okay,
Yes.
Let's just do it, guys.
Just do it, even though I know a lot of our viewers aren't going to understand anything, but that's
I love
okay.
rabbit holes. Rabbit holes is what makes crypto fun for me. So the coolest thing about Flow/Dapper Labs is that these guys invented CryptoKitties. You guys might have heard of CryptoKitties. So these, not only did they invent CryptoKitties, they invented the ERC 721 protocol in Ethereum, and is essentially somebody, I don't know who, but some venture capitalist saw the power of CryptoKitties back in 2017, because that probably was what crashed crypto to begin with, outside of futures being added. They took the guys, and there's this company called Axion Zen. Axion Zen is like a company that creates startup companies. Okay, so they put these guys who invented ERC 721, put them in a little hub for 3 years, and out came Flowcoin, and out came out, there was an ICO, and the ICO was like 10 cents to buy in, and nobody knew about the ICO, and it was like super like hush hush, and then eventually, like what I just said, it was added onto Kraken. There was dedicated Kraken support in Flow's Discord, which I've never seen in my life. I was like, well, that's crazy. And when it was released on Kraken, it was selling already at $5, and then it went all the way up to like 41, and now it's back down to 8. So that is the conspiracy behind Flow, which is just, there seem to be some big bodies behind it, and the fact that they're able to get NBA right out the back, UFC, all this stuff is just like somebody's backing this. And like I said, there's 7.1 billion invested to it already by VCs. Yet it's only worth a couple $100 million at best.
That's
crazy.
weird. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
we're
even
in
my
Vegas
coin of the
and
day.
Dana White- But yeah,